Alright, so got a W900. Let's put it to work. So I got rid of my reefer trailer. I also got rid of my Peterbilt 579 so I could actually get this truck. Now I'm not really too upset about getting rid of my 579 for this truck. I didn't really care for the truck, honestly. Not that I ever drove it. I had one of my drivers. It was one of my driver's trucks, and I decided, you know what? He deserves to drive a truck with sleeper for a little while. So I'm letting him use my well, my Western Star. So far, this has put me in the hole more than take me out of the hole, but it's fine. Um, I would like to get a new trailer for this truck, or a trailer to go along with this truck, I should say. And I don't really know what I want to do. Um, kind of thinking maybe fuel, but I think I've already hauled fuel before. Let's see. Have I hauled crude oil or something before? Um, no, I haven't. Not on this not on this series before, anyway, which is fine. Um, so let's look at a fuel trailer. I know fuel doesn't pay that great. Um, I don't know if they have the physics of the the slosh, you know? I don't know if they have that or not. I'd like to have a 53 footer, but I don't want a quad axle. I don't want something that freaking huge. Not that I can really afford it anyway, because it's $80,000 and I only got 50. Or, well, 72. Paint job. No, we're just gonna go with the standard. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with standard. I am gonna customize it just a little bit. Um, a very little bit, that is. Um, the chrome box there. And same thing over here. Kind of fancy it up a little bit. Turning this into a kind of expensive trailer. Standard chrome, gotta have chrome. You know I like chrome. The downside to me using the money on this is I'm not going to have enough money to put any trans in my truck. So, that's the ultimate goal for this trailer. I don't think I'm going to do this. I'm just going to buy a standard run-of-the-mill trailer. I might put two things on it, but I'm just going to buy a regular trailer for now. Because it's $50,000, and I want to be able to put a 13 speed in this truck instead of a 10. So let's buy the fuel tanker. Moab, and then let's quick travel to Moab. I could, you know, try and get a job and go back to Moab, but I don't really want to do that, to be honest with you. Now, quick travel is, you know, cheating or whatever, but honestly, I don't really care. It is a game, after all. So, you know. 355 years. 325 years. Um, an 18 speed would be shifting gears a lot, probably. But it would make, it would make hauling heavy stuff a little easier. So let's do that. What engine is it that I got in this? I don't remember. Ah, yes, the 700 horse N14 Cummins. Very good motor. Um, there's two different versions of the same motor. Yeah, that's gonna be the transmission I put in. I'm just gonna put an 18 in. I don't think I've ever had one, so we'll see if it's annoying or not. There we go. Okay. Then pull through here. And then grab the trailer. Now what's gonna suck is I'm not gonna be able to get a job with this. Because, you know, that's just kind of how my luck goes. There's nothing coming out of Moab. Oh, there it is. Um, Moab to Los Angeles. I don't want to go that damn far. Taking some crude oil up to Denver. I know I've done that drive like 100 times, but let's do it. Got an hour drive to go get the load. I'll be honest, this visor kind of needs to go. I may cut this portion of the video out. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided how I want to start editing these. Um, because they're getting a lot longer as time goes on. The videos are getting longer because, you know, the jobs are getting bigger and longer, whatever. Um, making more money and stuff like that. You know. I do know this truck drives very well. I don't know if I would say I like this truck better or my Western Star. Almost missed my turn, but I didn't. I know you don't really see that many fuel tankers doing fuel around here because most of them are like from Nashville, for example, to a place called Dixon. There's like a not an oil refinery, but like a gas and diesel storage place in Nashville somewhere in Davidson County, rather. Um, and like they get crude oil or whatever. They'll get fuel and then they distribute it. I guess I don't know, but you don't see very many sleepers, you know, especially ones like this, hauling fuel because they're not easy to maneuver with a fuel tanker. Um, so I mean, you do see them, but not super often. Now going down the interstate, you know, taking something from like the refinery to the storage facility, for example, you might. I need to rub my eye because it's bothering the crap out of me. I just woke up not long ago, by the way. Yes, I know. I'm weird about that. Um, but yeah, like you'll see, you know, sleepers doing that, taking from point A to point B, and it's be like a long haul drive or whatever. But for the most part, if you see like a Love's truck, Love's fuel truck or whatever, then it's a day cab. It's a short day cab. Oh, and for those of you that don't know anything about a big truck gear shift, or transmission, rather, you don't actually have 18 different slots in a on the transmission. It is actually a 5-speed that has a high-low range, and each individual gear also has a high-low range. So you have super low range, and then you have low range, and then you have high range with low high and high high high. It's really weird. Um, so I have actually driven a 18 speed. It was a 76 Peterbilt 389. I didn't drive it far, like a mile. Um, and it had a Eden Fuller 18 in it. So the gear shifting was really confusing at first. But you got all the way to the left and back. I don't have a way to show you, but try to picture this. All the way towards you and down or back is low, which you don't really use all that much. Which has a granny low, super granny low, if you will, and then up and over one is first, which has a low side and a high side, or low and direct. And like each gear has a low and direct, and then you flip a switch and it goes into the overdrive, or like if you take your if you have a 4-wheel drive truck and you go from 4 low to 4 high, the gear ratio changes, but it's not that it has a second transmission or anything. It's just that it changes it changes in the transfer case, if you will. Moab to Denver. Where is this? Alright, that's not too bad. I can see it from here. I think I have enough room to turn here. Maybe. This is when I wish I had my Western Star. Am I gonna hit that? Yes. Okay, this is stupid. There is nowhere to turn around with this long truck. So. I turned a little too late for that one. I reckon I'll just, I do not really want to drive at night. I'm going the wrong way. It's gonna be about as crooked can be. This is the worst that I've done backing up in a long time. Yep. Again, I don't really want to drive at night. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to because I don't have enough time to actually sleep. Anyway, I'd have to try and find a diagram for the. I'm going this way. I'd try and find a diagram for the 18-speed transmission that I was talking about. Um. So yeah, it's a 7-hour trip to Denver. It's quite a ways, honestly. I really dislike driving at night. I've said it multiple times, but like, I don't like driving at night at all. Certainly feels heavy. $4,700. Paid for the transmission in this truck. I can't really see the lights, which is a little annoying. Sorry, driver, but you can wait. No point in getting over after after the changes. Why do you need to stop to turn right? Holy crap. I don't understand why you need to stop to turn right, or damn near stop to turn right. This feels heavy. I'm being overtaken on my right. That doesn't usually happen. There we go. That's better. I'm doing a really horrible job of keeping it between the white and yellow line at this point, or at this moment. I am staying on the rumble strips. Which is not very good for your tires. Really? 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 Alright, fine. hauling fuel is weird. That would be why. Nearly 80,000 pounds. Didn't realize it was quite that heavy. Usually I'm up to like 40 or 50 by now. Might just be that there's 18 gears to go through. And it's trying to go through like high pole. I'm gonna need some diesel. Which is not what I'm hauling. You know the good thing about being a truck driver that's hauling diesel fuel? If you run out of diesel for whatever reason, because you're a dumbass and don't stop to get fuel, you could just borrow a little. No, I wouldn't do that. It'd be kind of hard too because of the fittings and stuff, but it'd be kind of funny. So, I think I mentioned this before in a previous video, but the ETS2 side of this is going to be at 100 episodes, I think. Which seems like a long ways away, but as of recording this is like 43 or 44, I think. I've lost count at this point, to be honest with you. But it's not far. Like, I could spend the rest of this month recording videos and have the rest of the episodes and start playing. Like, I could be playing ETS by the time you watch this. I could be playing ETS 2 and be like 20 episodes in. So that is both a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because, I don't have to worry about recording a video every day or every week or whatever, every other day. Like, I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for example, I don't have to worry about recording a video every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday and uploading it. I'm very far ahead on videos. It's a bad thing because I'm also very far ahead on videos. If I want to do a poll or something, for example, then I have to wait till the video actually comes out to do the poll, and then I forget what I was going to do for the poll to start with. A little closer. Sorry. Stupid 50-mile-an-hour limit. Keep it at 51 for a while, I guess. But yeah, so, I would basically, like, if I want to do a poll on, like, what truck should I get next? To really do that, I would have to be recording the videos that week. And, like, when someone leaves a comment suggesting that I do this, that, or the other, it may be 5 or 10 episodes or videos before I get to where I can actually do that. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, if you will. In a good way. My second channel is basically, I'm recording videos just kind of whenever I want to and uploading them. I've done a little bit of Master Duel stuff, I've done Gundam stuff, got 2 or 3, at time of recording this, I've got 2 or 3 Magic Gathering decks on there. Which, if you're interested in that, I will leave a link in the description. I would appreciate it if you would go check that out. I don't know how many videos will be on there by the time this comes out. Probably 2 dozen. Because this isn't going to be out till like freaking June. So, yeah. The way that I've got it set up, in a standard, like, well, in a month, I upload or release about 12 videos. Because there's 4 weeks in a month, usually. And I just simply, have them scheduled to release Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Throughout the month. This is number 43 or 4. So this will be like on a Friday or a Monday, probably. Or should be Wednesday. And like it'll probably be June or even July by the time this comes out. It'll definitely be late May, early June, for sure. Because I've got up to, I don't even know anymore, to be honest with you. I've kind of lost track of how many videos I've got uploaded. And ready to be scheduled. I've got several videos recorded that are not uploaded yet that need editing and stuff, which I know my editing style is kind of lazy. I literally just toss it in the editor and throw my intro in it and call it a video. Oh, we're actually speeding up. Okay. Why? Do you need a frickin' push? Like, holy crap, dude. Thank you! He calls me to slow down to 30 mile an hour. And I can't tell if I'm going up the hill or not. The truck is struggling, so I'm going to assume that I am. Come on, drop a gear. Drop a gear. Would you drop a damn gear? Like, holy crap. Or two. That works too. I'm at least somewhat keeping up with traffic. I'm doing nearly 50 while they're doing 30. I have a 700 horse while they have a 300 horse. New passage. Okay. That would be so rude to do in an actual tunnel. But I have heard it plenty of times. Now I should be getting a speed limit sign for like 35 right up here. Speed limit 65. Oops, sorry. So getting back to the second channel thing, at time of recording this, the Gundam set GDO4 is coming out, so be looking for that. And of course, well, now I get the 45. I really need to figure out how to adjust that dead zone. You know what? I'm going to do that real quick. That is almost all the way down before it even starts to kick in. Um, like, yeah, that is almost all the way in. Like, it's really, really far in. Like, probably 2/3 of the way into full, and then it's just like all or nothing. So, I don't know. The throttle is a lot more sensitive. Like, that is, yeah, about 2/3 of the way. Not much I can do. Oh well. Am I getting off here? Yes, I am. I'm going this way. Of course, speed limit changes to 55. Good news is it's not raining. Knock on Chinese in wood. However, it is raining in real life, in person. Like at my house. So, there is that. Yeah, so. I don't really know what else to talk about, to be honest with you. Again, anything that I say about, like, the second channel or, you know, anything like that has already come and gone. Um, but if you are interested in the second channel's content, um, do go check it out and check out some of the videos over there. Um, not really much else to say about it, to be honest with you. We're going up and over? Yes, we are. Okay. So I don't need a drop gear. Cool. I need some fuel. Like, holy crap. I just looked at my fuel gauge. Looking a little on the low side. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. Good thing I'm not a sailor in this game, huh? So, I'm gonna paint this truck pretty soon. So if you don't know what that saying actually means, it's supposed to mean, it's actually like a, I don't know what you call it. Believe it or not, it's actually in the Bible. It's it's not about sailors. It's about shepherds, I believe. But it was you know, modified a little bit to represent sailors or whatever, or to be able to be used by sailors. But the saying is, red sky at night, sailor's delight. Really? Can't go fucking right on red here? That's so dumb. Freaking $700 fine there. Anyway, red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. How that saying is supposed to work is if you see a red sky at night, that means that there's no storm coming towards you. It's all to the west of you. If it's morning and you see a red sky, that means that it's going to storm like hell because it's to the east of you and it's going to, well, storm within the next 48 hours. And it tends to be, relatively true. Kind of surprised that this place takes oil. Are you? Why? That just don't make no damn sense there. Whatever. See if I can actually get this to go where I want it to. Kind of weird that a warehouse would be taking fuel. That just does not seem very right to me. Hey, I leveled up. Sweet. So I'm going to put this into fuel economy. I'm going to call it good. There's a new upgrade available. Sweet. I believe it's for Peterbilt, which is down here. If it'll load, that is. You know what? It's easier just to go into the truck thing and look. It's either for Peterbilt or it's for Freightliner. I'm gonna check Freightliner first. Buy online. Let's see. Maybe it's the 2019 Cascadia. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is. Actually, the 2019 Cascadia. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Um, hmm, I do no, really. Got a little HVAC system here. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah. I'll check the Peterbilt stuff real quick. See if there's anything new unlocked for that. Actually, let's see. Career progress. Can't believe I got a friggin' fine for turning right on red. One red light violation. Last 2 weeks. Got 2 apparently. Yeah. Let's see. Truck upgrades. If you will actually load. Which I don't think it will. So this is going to be also a relatively long video again. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. If you are interested in the TCG stuff that I've uploaded previously on this channel, I'm gonna be uploading all that on the second channel, which I will have linked down below. So go check that out if you're interested in TCG stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you next one. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Share with your friends, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one, like I said. Bye for now.